Yes, surprised.
You're back in black.
Yeah, I was in other uh, last class.
You were in a different class last hour?
No, no,
Oh, you were
uh,
the second one.
no. I was in other room last class.
Oh, yeah. You're right. You moved. You moved. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Let me just say hello to
Thank
the
you.
world. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another class on verbling.com with Teacher Abby. This is a beginner level dialogue reading and grammar class. We're going to be reading a dialogue about a deal called It's a Deal and discussing some vocabulary and grammar that goes along with it. Hi, Andre.
Hi, Genevieve.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm in your class.
I'm glad that makes you happy. Well, I'm great because you're in my class. How about that one?
I'm glad to hear that.
Good to have you back, Andre. And Francisco?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
Splendid.
You're splendid.
Yes,
Why? What did you put in your coffee?
because because in holidays. It's
You're
not
on holidays.
on holidays. Yes.
Wow, good for you. What do you have planned for your holidays, Francisco?
Nothing.
Nothing?
To sit in my sofa.
Wonderful. That sounds like I know somebody who might join you with that.
Who is that?
Nice to have you back, Francisco. Speaking of coffee in the mornings, when I drink coffee, it's always black. No sugar, no cream, no nothing, just black coffee. And then this weekend I stayed at a friend's house and they put Baileys in their coffee. Has anyone here ever done that before? Put Baileys in coffee?
Yeah, I heard it.
They
Maybe
never.
because Baileys is sweet, I guess, and I think it's delicious. It is delicious.
Andre, they never should have showed me. We need to reduce the consumption of liqueur, not increase it, right? And I think first thing in the morning is not a good idea. Anyways, it was delicious, but it will not be a habit. It was a special treat for vacation only. Mustafa,
Hey, teacher.
how you feeling?
I am good.
Do you have a lot of energy?
Uh, not just enough,
Uh-oh.
as I think enough for this class and for the last class, because it's 9 p.m. now in my country.
Okay. Hang in there. You can do it. Hang in there.
Yeah, I can do it. I am luck.
And Snigda, how's my girl?
Fine.
Good. Good to have you
Everything is
back.
fine. Thank you so much.
Nice to have you. Tiago, how are you?
Can you hear me?
Um, I can hear you. It's a little bit choppy.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I sound like Schwarzenegger, right?
Yeah, something's a little bit funky, but I can hear you. How are you?
I'm fine. And you?
Oh, yeah, it's super. No, it's so difficult to hear, Tiago. It's kind of like maybe if you reset it, I'm not sure if that would help you or not. Are you having a bad connection all day or? Tiago! Don't leave. Don't leave me. Now that you're here, you have to keep your promise that you're going to stay in the class. Good to see you again, Tiago. Hi, Victor.
Hi, Abby. Glad to see you again.
Glad to see you as well. Thanks for joining us. Hello, Gonzalo.
Hello.
Hasta la vista, Tiago. Que vuelves pronto. Gonzalo, how are you?
Good, thanks. And you?
I'm doing pretty good. Where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
All the way from Spain. What's the weather like in Spain today? What is the weather like in Spain today, Gonzalo?
Can you repeat me, please?
What is the weather, la clima, in España? What's it like?
It's very hot.
It's hot today?
At the moment, yes.
Beautiful. Are you going, have you spent any time at the beach?
Yes.
A little
bit?
bit? Cool. That's nice to do in the summertime. It's good to go to the beach. Right?
Yes, it's time the beach at the moment.
Very good. Well, it's nice to have you with us. Thanks for coming, Gonzalo. My name is Abby. I'm from Canada, so I'm happy to meet you. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Our first dialogue today is about, it's called It's a Deal. When you hear that expression, it's a deal, what do you think of?
It's a deal when you promise maybe someone promise you to do something or you agree with him about something.
Okay.
You can say it's a deal or something like that. Can we say that, teacher?
Absolutely. It's an agreement.
Yeah, agreement.
Could be.
Yes, that's right.
An agreement. Very good. Victor, can you think of another time when you might say it's a deal?
Maybe no problem.
No problem. Okay, synonymous for that. Can you give me an example of what somebody might say and you respond like that?
Can you borrow me $100?
That's a terrible deal.
It's a deal.
Can you lend me $100? So when you lend, that's the give. When you borrow, that's the take. Okay?
Yeah, every time I'm confused.
Victor, can you lend me $100?
No problemo.
Oh, wow. Very nice of you. I can't promise I'll pay you back.
It's a deal.
Snigdha, what about you? What do you think of? It's a deal.
Am I correct?
I didn't hear your answer, Snigdha. Sorry. Again?
I will join your class again. It's a deal.
Oh, lovely. You join my classes, I'll teach you English.
Yeah,
it's a deal.
It's a deal.
Perfect. Good job. Give me an example of a deal, Gonzalo. Francisco.
I doing housework once a year.
I'll do housework once a year.
Yes, it's a deal for.
It's a deal. I think that is not a deal. No deal. No deal there. Is that what you say to your wife? I'll do housework once a year?
My wife is not here.
Oh, okay. You better do more housework then.
Yes, it's not here.
Perfect. Thank you for sharing. Andre?
The example of the deal, or
yeah, of when you would say, or what you think of when you hear deal or it's a deal.
I think it's about agreement, or yeah, saying okay. Maybe I'll attend your class for free. It's a deal.
Deal or no deal? Yeah, I'd have to let you because it wouldn't be the same without you. But I have no control over that.
I'm joking.
And-
Just an example. Of course.
Of course. Ali,
Yes.
give me an example.
I don't know. It's an agreement when I hear a deal for
Mhm.
deal.
Right?
Okay. Can you lend me your lemon for a week? Or it's a deal?
It's definitely a deal. You can have my lemon anytime you want. But if something goes wrong, you have to fix it. Deal?
Yeah.
Good example, Ali. Good example. All right. So that is everybody. Let's go ahead and get started. In my back. What do you mean, Mustafa?
No, I am joke. Not serious.
I was like, I never talked about you. The expression is behind my back.
Behind.
Stop talking about me behind my back.
Not in
Thank
your
you,
back.
teacher.
Hi, Juan.
Hi, hello.
Good to meet you. Where are you from?
Nice to meet you. I'm from Colombia,
Okay, cool. Well, thank you for joining us today. It's nice to have you with us.
but I live in Madrid.
You live in Madrid.
Yes.
Cool. Thank you. Well, it's good to have you with us. We're going to get started with our reading, okay?
Okay.
Let's have somebody who can read with lots of what?
Love.
Lots of love. And I think we're going to have Victor do that for us because he's
Okay.
reader with love. And we're going to have Francisco. You're going to be Stan, okay? Stan is the man. So we want to read with lots of emphasis, lots of feeling. I want you to focus on your pronunciation. When you see an exclamation mark, your response should be, it's too loud. Okay, or okay. A question mark, you want your intonation to sound like it's a question. Any questions?
No?
Perfect. Let's go. Let's rock and roll.
Please turn the volume down on the TV. It is too loud.
Okay.
It is still too loud. Turn it down. I can't concentrate on my math assignment.
Okay, okay.
Would you please turn the TV off?
Francisco, ¿qué te pasa? I mean, sorry.
No.
Francisco, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Would you please turn the TV off?
I was here first.
Okay, keep
Would
reading.
you please go upstairs and do your homeworks?
The air conditioner upstairs is broken. It's too hot upstairs. If you turn off the TV, I'll give you my comic book.
It's a deal.
Perfect. Is this my connection? Do I have a bad connection?
No, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, just wanted to double check. Excellent reading, you guys. It's a deal. Francisco, say it one more time with lots of emphasis.
It's a deal.
Woo! There we go. Perfect. Nicely done. Okay, what do you guys think? First of all, any questions on our vocabulary? Any words that you did not understand?
Yes, math.
Oh, come on. Mustafa, you're the king of math, you know.
Math assignment.
Assignment, okay? An assignment is something that has been given to you to complete. Something given to you to complete or work on. So a teacher would give you homework or an assignment.
Okay,
You
okay.
would have to complete it, okay? Anyone else? Okay, very good. We're going to talk about a lot of these words in conversation, but for now, we're going to talk about Trevor. What do you think about Trevor's character, Andre?
He's a nerd.
Why do you say he's a nerd?
He likes math, I guess, because, or maybe, he's a good pupil or student. He always make his assignments, and don't look for SpongeBob cartoons.
He doesn't. No, we don't use look.
Doesn't.
We don't use look at the TV. What verb do we use? He doesn't watch. Sponge. Loser. He doesn't watch SpongeBob SquarePants. We know that about him. He's a little bit grumpy. Ali, why do you say he's grumpy?
Also, he's complaining about the TV or loud, I don't know, voice.
Yeah, he's complaining. Do you know anyone like that, Ali?
What?
Do you know anyone who complains about noise?
No. Who is that?
Noise. I don't know anyone like that. I don't know what you mean.
Me neither.
Okay, very good. So why does he complain? What does he say that it's preventing him from being able to do? Snigdha. I don't know why I find that so hard. Snigdha, what does he say it's preventing him from being able to do?
Because it loses his concentration his concentration to do his math assignment.
Excellent. Snigdha, your comprehension of questions is fantastic. Really good listening comprehension. Good job with that. We're all going to talk about a time when you need to concentrate to be able to do something properly, okay? Let's start with Mustafa. Tell me when you need to concentrate.
Of course, when I want to study, I have to be in a quiet room, and I don't like to hear any voice or any noise like television or something like that, TV. If my family open the TV or program, I tell them to close it or slow the voice or the sound. So I like to be in a quiet place, something like this.
Absolutely. Teacher. When you're studying, that is necessary. Andre, it's following me today, okay? It doesn't matter where I go or what I do or if I yell at them or tell them to go away. It's not changing. I think they're driving away now, so that's good news, right?
Yeah. But you have to break it anyway.
Exactly. Just because it feels good. It feels good to break stuff. Francisco, tell me about a time when you need to concentrate.
I need massive concentration when I try to speak English. It's my maximum level of concentration.
Very good. Excellent. So what are some things that might prevent you from being able to concentrate?
I don't understand you.
What might prevent you from being able to concentrate? What might stop you, might break your concentration?
I'm missing words. I don't I don't
Okay.
have words
Look at.
to speak.
Okay, that's okay. What stops you? Stops you from being able to concentrate? Look in the chat box, in the Verbling chat. Loud noise, people, music.
I think it's people. I don't like people near me when I speak English. When I try speak English.
Okay, people near you when you're speaking English breaks your concentration. And so does
Yes.
that. The lawnmower stops me from being able to concentrate when I'm teaching English. There's my sentence for you. And it's probably extremely annoying for you as well. Okay. Victor, tell me about what, when you need to concentrate.
I need to concentrate when I'm trying to understand woman's reason.
Woman's reasoning. Women's
Reasoning.
reason. Okay, why do you need to concentrate? It's so simple, Victor.
Maybe it's simple, but I can't understand it sometimes.
You know who you should ask? The expert, Mustafa.
Who said I am expert?
I'm just joking. I'm just
Teacher,
messaging
teacher.
you. What?
Teacher, you said too simple. No, I don't agree with you. Never. It's too complicated.
What is? What?
Too complicated to understand the women.
Women's reasoning?
Yes.
We're very simple creatures and we never change. We're always the same.
No.
Okay, who has not answered? Andrew, have you answered?
What?
On what stops you from being able to concentrate, or when do you need to concentrate?
My workers, yeah, colleagues. Yeah.
Your colleagues. What do they do that makes you?
They always discussing something, and when I try to do my work, they interrupt me. They ask questions. They call me by the phone, and so on. So
They break your concentration.
yeah.
Okay.
Even though if I have my headphones on, they always try to get me.
Very good. That's one way to try to get them to stop. But if they still try to talk to you, then I guess it doesn't work for you, right?
Yeah.
And for example, when we're driving on the long distance or in unknown city.
Mm-hmm. You need to concentrate. Why do you need to concentrate, Victor?
Because you can run into something.
Absolutely. That's a good example, right? You need to pay attention to the road signs, etc.
Yeah.
Ali?
I was thinking that when I am driving, what Victor said before me.
Victor's a thief!
Yeah.
Why do you need to concentrate when you drive, Ali?
Because you have to be careful and you don't have any accident maybe. And when you see a beautiful girl, it prevents your concentrate. It stops and something like that.
You crash the car when you see a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And you say women are complicated.
I didn't say.
We don't crash any cars just because we see a good-looking man. We might crash the car because we're painting nails or putting on our makeup, but we don't crash the car because of a good-looking man.
And who crashed the car yesterday?
I didn't. It just didn't start. Victor! I see we are picking on our teacher today. I have never once crashed a car, and I've been driving for 11 years. Okay, so I think I'm doing pretty good. Knock on wood, right? Okay, any questions or comments about the word concentrate? Okay. Do you guys think Trevor is reasonable in the dialogue? Do you think he's reasonable or not? Oh, sorry. Yeah, reasonable. Trevor.
Yes, I think he's.
Okay. Who do you think should have to move, Stan or Trevor?
Trevor.
Why? Why do you say Trevor?
Because Stan said he is the first there.
Mm-hmm.
And taking the books is easier than the taking TV. Okay.
That's true. That's true. Very good. Good answer. Can anybody relate to Trevor or Stan? Is anyone ever in a similar position where they need quiet and they can't get it at home or at work?
Can you please repeat?
Do you ever feel like Trevor or like Stan when you are at home or at work? I like to, like, for example, Snigdha, I love to listen to loud music. And I like to sing really loud and dance all by myself. And if someone comes home and they say, turn down the music, I find it very irritating. Just because it's one of my favorite things to do, right? So sometimes you want to relax and watch TV or a movie and people around you say, oh, turn it down. That's very, very annoying.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there anything that you like to do that's sometimes a little bit noisy?
No, whenever I listen to music, anyone like you, if anyone try to stop me, then I feel a little down.
Yeah, I agree.
I listen to music, loud music, but I use headphones.
Well, that's not very easy when you want to dance. You can't move your body when you have headphones in your ear plugged into something.
I am talking about just listen music, not dance.
Okay. Francisco, what is something that you can turn up? What can you turn up?
I don't understand the question. What?
Let's look at the dialogue. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Turn down means to decrease volume. Turn up means to increase volume. Turn off means to stop it.
Yes.
So what else can you turn up? To increase. Turning up is this. Turning up is this motion. This motion when you take the knob like this and you increase. That's turning it up. And then this would be turning it down the other direction. So what things can you think of have a device where you can turn it up or turn it down? What do you think, Francisco?
A device, a computer device.
Computer.
The volume.
Perfect. Very good. Something on the computer. I wish, Andre. Something on the computer, Francisco. Exactly. So maybe the brightness of your screen. The bright.
Yes. The volume I turn off when I don't speak.
Nicely done. Good work. Does anyone else have an example of something you can turn up?
Turn off the TV.
Okay, that's for turn off. Very good. Turn off the TV. Anyone else? Victor, what can you turn down?
Stereo in the car.
The stereo. Turn down the stereo.
Turn off the AC.
Turn off the AC. What would be the opposite of turn it off? Snigdha.
Turn on.
Turn it on. Very good. My sister always says that to turn me off, because sometimes I talk too much, I have a mole on the back of my neck. I don't know if you could see it. Can you see a mole?
Yeah.
Yes.
And when I'm talking, she says, I'm going to turn you off, and she pokes my mole.
It's your switch.
Exactly. And she says it's my on-off button. So when I talk too much, she pokes me there, and I know she's telling me to shut up. She's actually quite mean, isn't she? Andre, I don't even know how to answer that question. I guess you just have to push the button again. Push them. Okay. Anyone else have an example? Turn off your negative ideas. Good sentence. How do you do that? How do you have that mental control over your thoughts, Mustafa?
You have to read to know that. There are many techniques actually for this.
Maybe you can send me some techniques so when I'm having negative thoughts, I can read about how to turn them off. Okay?
I can send you 10 steps to or 11 steps to turn up your life.
Why don't you send me that? Why don't you send me that and we'll do a lesson on it? Turn off my life.
I'll be happy to send this.
I don't want to turn off my life. I just want to turn off my negative thoughts.
Turn it up.
You think she has too much negative things? Or
No, I think she has a positive idea and a positive thought.
Of course. Let me say hello to Sirhat. Sirhat, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. What about you?
I am great. Thank you for asking. Thanks for joining us.
I'm listening to you. I don't understand your subject, but now I am listening.
Okay, pay close attention and you can participate when you feel ready, okay?
Okay.
Let's create a sentence, or sorry, ask a question. Would you please? Would you please? So you're making a polite request. When we say, would you please?
Would you please?
I want you to finish the question. We're going to start with Ali, please. Ali, please ask a question.
Oh my God.
For example, would you please?
Okay.
Would you please turn up your radio voice?
My radio voice?
Yeah.
No, my throat hurts. No, my throat hurts. Ali.
Would you please buzz off?
I will, thank you very much. Happily. Andre?
I don't know what would you please would you please make another lesson, please, class, please?
Would you please have another lesson?
Yeah, have another lesson. Oh yeah, have another lesson.
Did you put the request in for me, Andre?
No, I didn't.
Well, then I can't help you. Francisco, a question. Francisco, do you want to ask me a question using that formula?
Would you please turn off your mobile phone?
Very good. Why would you ask someone to do that?
Because the bell is very irritating. The bell of the cellular phone.
Okay, the ringer. The ringer is very irritating.
Yes, I don't like the people talk very not very low, very
Loud, high.
high. Yes, very loud.
Thank you.
About your problems. You're not about him. Their problems. It's not a good.
Thank you. Good one. Very good. Mustafa?
Hello, teacher.
I need you to vocalize all your answers.
What's your answer? What's your question?
This is your question. Would you please what?
Would you please I can say okay. Call me. Would you please call me after you end work?
Okay, very good. I can. I will try to remember. But if I forget, you call me.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Snigdha?
Would you please bring me a glass of water?
I would love to. Are you thirsty?
Yeah, I am.
Perfect. Victor?
Would you please speak slower? I'm writing it down.
Yes, I can.
Not so much, thank you.
Picky Victor. Good. We're going to write a sentence with the word concentrate. Okay, so you guys are going to write me a sentence in the chat box using the word concentrate. You have like 2 seconds. Okay, maybe a minute.
Can we use, for example, concentration?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. Singda, can you please read your sentence for us?
I want to do some important assignments. Can I concentrate in my work now?
Very good. Concentrate on my work now.
Okay.
Beautiful. I love your sentence. Thank you very much. Victor.
To learn English, I need three things: concentration, concentration, and concentration.
Concentration now begins. Good job, Victor. Francisco.
I need concentration for read a book.
Okay, I need to concentrate to read a book. Okay? To concentrate to read a book. Nicely done, Francisco. Andre.
I always try to concentrate on my goals in life.
Perfect sentence. Can you tell me about one goal you have?
I don't have one.
Oh,
Just
no.
an example. To learn English, of course. To be fluent as possible. Yeah, as fluent as possible.
Perfect. Good answer. And Serhat.
Yes, I have to make practice for learning because to be or not to be.
Okay, but where's the word concentrate?
Oh, I didn't use, sorry.
That's okay.
He didn't concentrate the
I'm
question.
trying.
Were you not concentrating when I asked you to write the sentence? Serhat, that's a great sentence. I have to make practice. You should say, I have to practice with learning. Or I have to practice learning because to be or not to be. I'm not sure I quite understand that concept for the last part. I'm going to come back to you. Ali, read your sentence for us.
Okay, I can't concentrate my work because of hot weather.
Okay, I can't concentrate. You're missing a preposition. What is it?
To.
No. Concentrate on my work.
On. Okay.
On. Okay, and Mustafa. Mustafa, you're muted.
Teacher, oh sorry. Some teachers trying to read story to let students concentrate more in class.
Some teachers try to read a story to let students concentrate more in class. Whenever you say trying or you have a gerund after the noun, many times you need something in the middle, like the form of the verb to be. For example, some teachers are trying to read a story. Okay? Some teachers trying doesn't quite work. So you need something in the middle there, usually a form of the verb to be.
Yeah, that's right.
Good. Well, I feel like I've learned something new about all of you. I think that the deepest thought that I've learned is that Andre is concentrating on goals he doesn't actually have.
I was kidding.
I know. I'm just bugging you. Good work, you guys. Nice work with the dialogue. Good work with the vocabulary. These are 3 very, very common phrasal verbs: turn up, turn down, turn off. And Andre mentioned turn on. They're all common phrasal verbs that we use in English. So let's practice with the past tense, okay? Maybe I could get Victor to read that for us.
We use the past tense to talk about things that happened before now. To talk about before, you have to change the verb. Some verbs change and some verbs just add ed. Look at page 79-80 for a list of verbs and their past tense forms.
Okay, we are not going to be cheating and looking at that list. So we're going to practice. We've got 8 sentences here that we're going to use together, and then we're going to use the underlined words later to have a little chat, okay? So we're going to start with number 1. What I want you to do is change the underlined words to make the following sentences the past tense. Okay? Let's start with Francisco, number 1.
The veterinarian stated that my iguana...
Number one.
Number 1, yes. I eat breakfast at 7:30 every morning.
Okay, very good. Can you change every morning to any form of the past tense? Just tell me a time in the
No.
past. Yesterday, last week, last year.
Yes, yes. Every no. Eat breakfast at 7:30. Last week.
I ate breakfast at 7:30. We're going to say every morning last week because that's still correct, okay? There's nothing wrong with saying I ate breakfast at 7:30 every morning. You could be referring to a period of time in the past, but we want to try to add something to make it, to practice in the past tense conversation, okay? Good job, Francisco. Number 2, Andre.
Thank you.
The veterinarian says that my iguana might have cancer. The veterinarian said that my iguana might have cancer.
Excellent. Any questions on what that is? Poor iguana. Number 3, Ali.
Sorry, teacher. Just I have a question about sentence number 1.
Okay.
Can we say I had eaten? I had been eaten breakfast at 7:30 and
I
complete
have
the sentence?
been. Yes, you can. That would be the past, the present perfect tense, but that's still correct. That is correct.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Good job. Thank you, Mustafa, for bringing that out. And number 3, Ali.
Wayne goes to school at 9 every day. And Wayne went to school at 9 last Sunday.
Very good. What an idiot.
Yeah.
Number 4, Victor.
We compromised and went to Singapore.
Excellent. Good job. Do you remember what a compromise is, Victor?
Yeah, it's a deal.
It's a deal. Good. Number 5, Stigda.
Dan turned down the volume on the TV because it was too loud.
Woo! Good job. You're on fire today. Serhat, number 6.
Chris wrote a poem for his school assignment last week.
Excellent. Good job. We have some poets in our class, Serhat. Are you a poet?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Can you write poetry?
No, I didn't write.
No, you don't know how? I love poetry. Number 7, Mustafa.
Okay, Fran got a part-time job and started to earn some pocket money yesterday.
Good job. Nice. Good addition to the sentence. And number 8, Francisco.
Lisa concentrated on her studies, so she went good grades.
Lisa concentrated on her studies, so she got good grades. Perfect. Nicely done. Any questions on the corrections that we made in there? Use an underlined word to ask a classmate a question. I will start. Serhat.
Yes.
What is something that you do every morning?
Can I change the verb?
I'm asking you a question. I just want you to answer it. What is something that you do every morning? You can tell me anything.
No. I am going to swimming pool every morning in weekend.
Okay, we want to answer in the simple present tense. I go where? To the Brazilian what?
I went to swimming pool every morning last week.
Okay, look at my question in the chat box, Serhat. Look at the question in the chat. It says, what is something you do every morning? This is not the past tense. This is a habit that you have every morning, something you do every day. For example, I drink coffee every morning.
I eat breakfast every morning.
Perfect. I eat breakfast
every morning.
Thank you, Serhat. Victor, can you create a sentence using one of the underlined expressions for somebody else?
Okay. I ask Ali, where do you go every day? Can you hear me?
Where I go every day?
Yeah.
You know, that's why you're asking. I go to my work every day.
That's why I'm asking, because I know. It was rhetorical.
Ali, choose a question, an underlined word, and create a question for another student.
Okay. I want to ask Mustafa. What is something do you concentrate on?
I concentrate on my goals.
I think you should help Andre.
Do you have goals?
If you need
like
help, I have.
Andrea?
Sorry, Ali, I didn't hear you.
Do you have goals like Andre?
I have many goals.
Okay, can you tell us about your goal?
No, it's secret. If I tell you, it's not be a goal, so.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Sounds like there might not be a goal there.
Would you please tell us? Maybe I should ask politely.
Yeah, ask him politely. Don't be so rude. My goodness. Okay, Mustafa, ask Andre a question, please.
What's something that make you turn down?
What's something that turns you off? Or what do you mean?
What's something that make you feel unhappy or upset? You turn down, yeah, something like this.
We would say what turns you off? What turns you off?
Okay, what turns you off? I have to select. Okay, Andreas.
Yeah. When I can speak English very well.
Okay. So turn off.
Actually, you have.
Continue, please.
Okay. You have to stick in your goals and continue without hesitate. Don't let anything stop you from doing this. It's your goals.
Words of wisdom from the king himself, Andre. Okay, Andre, your turn to ask. I think we're going to have you ask Snigdha a question.
Okay, Snigdha. How much time does it take to go to your work every day?
Actually, I don't work, so I can't tell you.
Do you study?
I'm preparing for my study.
Okay, maybe how much time does it take to go to your university or maybe some other school? Maybe I don't know.
It will take around 1 hour.
Okay, thank you. Abby?
I'm here, sorry. Snigdha, you can ask. Have we asked Francisco? Ask Francisco a question.
Okay. Francisco, did you ever compromise anything in your life?
Yes, I have many duties in my life. I have wife, kids, dogs.
Okay, so those are all compromises or responsibilities.
Yes.
Very good. Excellent work, you guys. Thank you for your effort today in class. Do you have any questions before we close? I think I've moved like 7 times today already. I've had more exercise than normal while teaching. Back, forth, back, forth.
Were you working when we are asking questions each other?
I had to walk from the bedroom to outside because it's so hot in there. I have no air circulation.
Maybe
Any questions?
somebody is doing math assignment.
What?
in your room. Like Stan.
Like Stan? Yeah, that's what I had to do. It felt like torture. Okay, well, you guys did such a wonderful job in today's class. That was awesome. I will see you in 1 hour. We're going to have a pure speaking class. So if you're coming to that class, what do you need to be ready to do?
Speak up.
Speak up.
Three
Speak
things.
up.
Speak,
We have
and speak.
Say
we have to read about Kingster in the next class.
Read about what?
Kingster, the criminal people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, killer, yeah.
Killer.
What about transistors?
So if you read the class description, because I asked you if you guys want to in advance create a question based on the topic, it would help to expand the discussion a little bit, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So if you can, do that in the next hour, and if you can't, no excuses.
Okay, thank you.
See you guys later. Have a wonderful break, and I hope to see you guys back in a little bit. Bye!
See you, teacher. Bye.